Congratulations, please, for that. So whenever you're ready, I'm T. This is Danny.
Yes.
And that's your. How are you, Coach?
Good.
So whenever you're ready, go ahead, please.
We have Mr. Roboto. Is that an this is a hand that person that's pilot. We're here to do something community area remote access.
So imagine that you're in the middle of a thunderstorm that progresses into a hurricane. Bang, you hear a tree fall and hits your neighbor's house and splits into two. Thump, crash. A tree crashes into your house. Your mother ends up with trauma from the tree crashing her face. Luckily, a few years ago, your children were injured in hurricane. You decided to purchase a care.
So some of the main problems that we focused on were, we tried to focus on some storms, like main storms that we would focus on for our project. We focused on hurricanes, tornadoes, ice storms, and damaging snowstorms like we had 4 years ago. Some specific problems, after we figured out what storms we would look at, we found that we need to focus on something with the storm. So we focused on afterwards, and we were going to focus on power loss, and even if you had a destroyed home afterwards. Nature's fury. So here's Noah with our past solutions.
So the only past solutions that were anywhere close to them like ours was a hurricane preparedness kit, which you would have put together by our idea pretty much just improves upon it and makes it so that it could have enough supplies and stuff for the community instead of just one household.
So our actual solution, the carrot, is designed to provide emergency communication when like cell phone service and that kind of stuff is not available. And we've pretty much split it into two levels. One for the home, so like if you're like out, if you're away from most people, and one for the community. So if you live in a cul-de-sac. The special thing about the Cara, which is unlike most hurricane preparedness kits, is that you can use it before, you will have it before the hurricane, so it'll be customizable. You can put in a blanket, a doll, something that can make your children happy. And then, and finally, you can bury it in a safe place and come back to it later. Here is the seller's packs.
For the home design, we have here just like think about it like schedule, I guess. We have the radio, which is the ham radio, for communicating with the emergency response center. They can tell them where they are. And then you have this solar panel, which produces 7 watts. So in 5 or 6 hours, it can either charge the radio or a cell phone, so that we could communicate with people. And then we have a first aid kit in case someone gets hurt. And like you could put non-perishable foods in here or something, and then you have stove or something that water kind of things on. Here's yours.
For a community version, we would use a much larger solar panel so that you can charge a much wider variety of stuff a lot faster. And we're doing a mobile FM or VHF radio, and that would be about 50 watts, and that would give you a lot more range. And a 25-foot telescope pole, which also helps extend the range. A much larger first aid kit, because obviously you have more people, so you're going to need larger. And we're also going to do a flare launcher so that you can help display your location. And a stainless steel storage cabinet to keep everything safe and together. And
so when we looked at the ease of manufacturing and the cost of all the implementation stuff, we noticed that we're pretty much just taking old products, arranging it into one place. So the extra manufacturing process would be minimal, pretty much just adding the products into a case. And finally, the costs for the home edition would be $405 approximately, $405, and the community edition would be about $1105.
One other thing with the implementation is they already have APRS with ham radios, but we'd have to implement it into FM or UHF radios because those you're able to operate without a license, and they're also a lot cheaper to operate.
And I apologize for interrupting if you trying to wrap it up next minute. I'll give us time for Q&A. Thank you.
Another thing to talk about with the APRS, I know that no one knows a lot about that. What it does is it tracks your location so that a person at the emergency response center can know exactly where you are. One last thing before we run out of time is our sources. Most of this stuff we found online, the information that it would hold, like the amount of storage that the solar panel will hold, and the kind of boxes to use and the best item to put in. We also talked to the licensed ham radio user. That is how we figured out that radio would be the best. We also had an instruction manual for the radio so that we would know how to use it in case we ever had to. And we also watched a video on some of the different aftermath of Hurricane Sandy. We also shared our idea. Our original idea that we had before Wildfire, which was different to this, we shared it, had over 200 views. We also shared our idea with 30 plus people in the community that could benefit from the idea. That's it.
Great.
Good job, guys. So you were just talking about all the sources you guys used. Which one of those did you find to be the most helpful in coming up with your solution?
Well, one of the big things was the APRS, and our coach who was a licensed radio operator. He helped us a lot with figuring out how we would implement APRS into the carrier.
So, what criteria did you guys consider? What was the most important in putting materials in your kit? It seems like you really put emphasis on communication and first aid. What other factors do you think is important?
Well, with this, you would like we said, you would buy it beforehand, but like before the storm. So you could if you wanted to put anything else inside of it, you could put it in after you buy it. Like if you wanted to have like a blanket or cook for your kids afterwards, that would happen. You could do that, or you could put like some non-perishable foods that you can put food for afterwards.
And you also have to think that lost it. One of our main focuses of our problems was power loss. And when there's power loss, especially in the recent tornado that we had come through our area, you lose cell service.
Yeah.
You can't make calls, you can't text out, and you can't communicate. So that's what the radio would be used for.
So, did you guys put together like a recommendation list or recommendation list of stuff that they could consider putting in?
Well, this is like the radio, the solar panel, the pole, and the first aid flares and the storage. That's kind of like what it comes with. But then if you notice that like when we put all the stuff in here, there's still a good amount of room. So it's like if you are like just if you have a lot of kids and you can put stuff in comfort your kids because I mean if your house is like destroyed, then your kids are probably not going to be very calm. And then you can also put like perishables and stuff. Like if you know that in your area there's not going to be power for a while, so your fridge is not going to, maintain its coldness.
No, just a thought. For future, it's always a good recommendation for people so they don't get. Go ahead.
What do you guys feel like? You guys talked about the hurricane kit that exists already. What do you guys feel like your kit has that really separates it from what is already out there?
Well, in the hurricane preparedness kit, it gives you pretty much like first aid course. Then you also, I don't believe it has any power source in it. So if you like, if I don't even know if there's a radio in it, so you couldn't really communicate with them. I think it's just mostly for dealing, like helping the people around you, or helping the family afterwards.
Like survival, just like surviving while you're being searched. This would help with the search as well.
And those kits that are already out there, there's no more room to put anything else that you may want. Some kids out there, you don't have room for everything. There's some stuff that you won't use and there's some stuff that you will use. This allows for a base set, and then it allows for you to add on to it for your own person.
And then the other thing is like the community version. Yeah, I guess it really has a lot more like survivability in the actual kit, because like this would be something that you put in the ground and you just have like maybe the top 6 inches or whatever sticking out, so that even if your house is destroyed, your hurricane kit, like, that could be destroyed, I think.
Hey, great. Good luck guys today, okay? Have fun.
Thank you.